Getting those champs set to go. And they are racing. Braxton Clapper, lane 1, your heat leader. Jackson Walker, lane 2, 0.028 back. Mariella Koenig, 0.071 back in lane 3. So Clapper, our football player, wrestler, and gamer, getting ready to cross the line with Walker. Fan of going to friends' houses, playing games, racing cars. And Mariella Koenig, our gymnast, camper.
Heat 729 results for phase 2. Showing up like this with Braxton Clapper out in front and followed by Jackson Walker at 0.044, Mariella Koenig at 0.093.
.730B getting set to go now. Lane 1, car 337 of Aria Stiers. Stiers in lane 1. In lane 2, car 328 of Adonis Wellington. Wellington in lane 2. And in lane 3, it's car 349 of Abby Estock. Estock in lane 3. And we welcome back everybody watching on YouTube. If you had somebody at home who was watching along and said, hey, the stream went out, just have them refresh the official Soapbox Derby page. There is a new stream posted to get us through the rest of the evening here. As we are off and racing in 730B in our stock division, Aria Stiers in lane 1, Adonis Wellington in lane 2, and Abby Estock in lane 3. It was Stiers leading the way after one phase. See what happens after this phase 2.
So we're talking heat 730. And we got the times in for phase 2, and that finds Aria Stiers from Akron out front at this point. However, some tough competition by Adonis Wellington with a 0.055 and 0.075 by Abby Estock.
Set to go in 731B, lane 1, car 357 of Maximo Sailor. Sailor, lane 1. Lane 2, car 344 of Natalie Marthy. Marthy, lane 2. Lane 3, it's car 352 of Caleb Tolbert. Tolbert in lane 3. As they race their way down. Had one champ get a little bit out of shape there in lane 1. So we'll stand by for results.
Phase 2 results in for Heat 731. And we have Caleb Tolbert out front. And we have margins of .088 for Natalie Marthy and Maximo Sailor at .057.
Hey, shout out to Maximus Sailor, by the way. He stopped short, but he got out and started pushing his own car. Appreciate that one, Maximus. Thank you. .785B set to go next. Lane 1. It's car 160 of Dasha Driscoll. Driscoll in lane 1. Lane 2, car 128 of Shelton Taylor. Taylor in lane 2. And in lane 3, it's car 123 of Cora Friedenstein. Friedenstein in lane 3. Championship Heat Phase 2 for Superstock. So here we go. Driscoll lane 1, Taylor lane 2, Friedenstein lane 3. Taylor was your leader after 1. We'll see how things change after phase 2. Let's give you those results. It's still Shelton Taylor leading the way after 2 phases in our championship heat. Dasha Driscoll in second by .089. Cora Friedenstein in third by .097. And as we make our way down 729 phase 3 on track, Mariella Koenig, Braxton Clapper, Jackson Walker just over the finish line.
Okay, here we go. 729. Who is going to advance? I'm going to tell you it's Braxton Clapper in that 355 car. It was a close race indeed. Jackson Walker had a differential of .017 after 3 heats, or after 3 phases rather, and .163 for Mariella Koenig. So Braxton Clapper in the 355 car will advance.
Up next, it's heat 730C. In lane 1, it's car 349 of Abby Estock. Estock in lane 1. Lane 2, it is car 337 of Aria Stiers. Stiers in lane 2. And in lane 3, it is car 328 of Adonis Wellington. Wellington in lane 3. Another elimination phase in our stock challenge. Getting set to go here. They are racing in 730C. It's Abby Estock in lane 1, Aria Stiers in lane 2, and Adonis Wellington in lane 3. Time to find out who moves on. Stiers was your leader by 0.055 over Adonis, 0.075 over Abby.
Time's coming in momentarily for the final phase of heat 730. Will Stiers remain out in front? We'll see here. And indeed, Aria Stiers has taken heat 730 in the 337 car and will be advancing on. And off the mark by about 0.083 was Abby Estock and 0.055 for Adonis Wellington.
C is next. Lane number 1, it's car 352 of Caleb Tolbert. Tolbert in lane 1. In lane 2, it's car 357 of Maximo Saylor. Saylor in lane 2. And in lane 3, it's car 344 of Natalie Marthy. Marthy in lane 3. And we are off and racing. Tolbert in lane 1, Saylor in lane 2, Marthy in lane 3. It was Tolbert out front after 2 phases at 0.057 on Maximos, 0.088 on Natalie. But as these 3 champs cross the finish line, we'll see if things change and see who's going on to the next round.
It looked very close from up here on the bridge, but that's why we have timers. All right, let's see who will move on from heat 731. And it will be Caleb Tolbert taking the 352 car into the next round. It was a close race. Maximo Saylor at 0.025, followed by 0.054 for Natalie Marthy. So look for the 352 car to run again.
All right, time to declare a champion. In our Super Stock Challenge, Lane 1, it's car 123 of Cora Friedenstein. Friedenstein in Lane 1. Lane 2, it's car 160 of Dasha Driscoll. Driscoll in Lane 2. And in Lane 3, it's car 128 of Shelton Taylor. Taylor in Lane 3, final phase of our championship heat for the Super Stock. Set to go. And we are racing for the championship. Friedenstein, Lane 1, Driscoll, Lane 2, Taylor in Lane 3. Shelton had the lead by .089 through 2 phases. But Dasha and Cora right there. Who is it going to be? Here are your results. In third place, it was Dasha Driscoll from Omaha, Nebraska. Driscoll in third place. In second place, it was Cora Friedenstein. Cora in second place out of Liberty, New York. And your 2024 local Superstock Challenge champion from Indianapolis, Indiana, Shelton Taylor. Shelton Taylor, your champion, by .105 over Cora and .147 over Dasha. So congratulations to Shelton Taylor, your local Superstock Challenge champion for 2024. So just standing by for cars now so we can start to complete our stock challenge. Don't forget, tomorrow, right back here for the All-Star race, as well as our legacy competition, topside show. Big day here at Derby Downs tomorrow. And making his way onto the track right now to take his winner's photo, your Super Stock Challenge champion, Shelton Taylor. All right, so we have cars just about at the starting gate. 8 champs left in the stock challenge. We'll have 2 heats of 3, a heat of 2. Those will determine our final 3 that'll go to our championship heat. We'll get this round going with heat 732A. It'll be lane 1, car 366 from Halton, Maine, Aiden Sear. Sear in lane 1. In lane 2, car 339 from Colorado Springs, Colorado, Samuel Allison. Allison in lane 2. And in lane number 3, it is car 327 from Ambridge. It's Piper Taylor. Taylor in lane 3. Off and racing in heat 732. Aiden Sear, lane 1. Samuel Allison, lane 2. Piper Taylor in lane 3. And these champs racing for a spot in our championship heat. They're across the line cleanly.
Okay, we're looking for the data for phase 1 of 732, heat 732, and it has just come in. It's Aiden Sear out in front, followed by Piper Taylor, off the mark by .016 and .040 for Samuel Allison.
.733A coming up next. This will be a 2-car heat, lane 1. It's car 340 of Katie Scotty. Scotty out of St. John's, Michigan in lane 1. And in lane 3, it'll be car 358 from Omaha, Nebraska, Drew Brand. Brand in lane 3. As they are racing their way down. Second heat in our round of 8. Katie Scotty told his favorite activities, gardening and playing Roblox. Brand, meanwhile, goes baseball, football, and basketball, both across the line.
We're waiting for the information to come through. And heat 733, this will be phase 1. Okay, the data has come in, and it is Drew Brand taking this portion of heat 733, followed closely by Katie Scotty at .016.
Next up, it's heat 734A. This is the 3rd heat of our round of 8. Round 1, lane 1 rather. Car 355 from Anderson, Indiana, Braxton Clapper. Clapper in lane 1. In lane 2, it is car 337 from Akron, Ohio, Aria Stiers. Stiers in lane 2. And in lane 3, it is car 352 from Erie, Pennsylvania, Caleb Tolbert. Tolbert in lane 3. As they race their way down to the finish line.
And we're waiting for information for phase 1, heat 734. I must admit, the weather has greatly improved at this point.
Although if you compare it to what we had at about 12:30, 1 o'clock, that's a low bar to clear, isn't it?
Yeah, honest to God. Hey, it looks like Caleb Tolbert cleared his bar. He came in ahead at this first phase of running of 734. Not too far behind Braxton Clapper with .017 and .041 for area Stiers.
And something I noticed, we don't often race into prime time here at Derby Downs during Derby week, but I just noticed, usually grandstands are like the bright sunny area. Grandstands on the parking lot side, full shade right now. So just waiting now for the 8 champs that we have left in the stock division to finish wheel swaps, and then we will get back going here with phase 2 of those heats. .732B set to go as we start phase 2 in our round of 8. Lane 1, it's car 327 of Piper Taylor. Taylor in lane 1. Lane 2, car 366 of Aiden Sear. Sear in lane 2. And in lane 3, it is car 339 of Samuel Allison. Allison in lane 3. They are off and racing with Taylor in lane 1, Sear lane 2, Alice in lane 3. The gap was .016 from your leader, Aiden Sear, to second place Piper Taylor after one phase. Samuel Allison, .040 behind our leader. This should change things as they cross the finish line.
Well, it's Samuel Allison out front now after two phases of heat 7:32. Not too far behind Aiden Sear at .036 and by .078. It was Piper Taylor.
.733B getting set to go. This is a two-car heat, which makes this an elimination phase. Lane number 1, it's car 358 of Drew Brand. Brand in lane 1. And in lane 3, it is car 340 of Katie Scotty. Scotty in lane 3. And we are racing. Brand in lane 1, Scotty in lane 3. Brand with a lead of .016. But Katie Scotty well within striking distance. Here they come over the tunnel. Ready for the finish.
A very close race indeed, but it'll be Drew Brand advancing on to the next round in his 358 car. Katie Scotty had a good showing at .034.
.734B set to roll now. Lane 1, it's car 352 of Caleb Tolbert. Tolbert in lane 1. In lane 2, it is car 355 of Braxton Clapper. Clapper in lane 2. And in lane 3, it's car 337 of Aria Stiers. Stiers in lane 3. And we are off and racing. Tolbert lane 1, Clapper lane 2, Stiers lane 3. Tolbert now in lane 1 is your heat leader after one phase. Braxton 17 1,000ths back in lane 2. Stiers 41 1,000ths back in lane number 3. And here they come across the finish line.
The second phase of heat 734 goes to Caleb Tolbert, followed up by Braxton Clapper at .057, and it was .069 was the mark for Aria Stiers.
Okay, so we will wait for the two heats that need a third phase to get back up there and swap wheels. We'll see them come down, and that will set our championship heat in the stock division. All right, time for our elimination phases. See who's going on to the championship heat. This is going to be 732C first. Lane 1, it'll be car 339 of Samuel Allison. Allison in lane 1. In lane 2, car 327 of Piper Taylor. Taylor in lane 2. And in lane 3, it is car 366 of Aiden Sear. Sear in lane 3, and we are on track. Allison, your heat leader in lane 1. Taylor, lane 2 with a gap of .078 to close. Sear in lane 3 needing to close .036. Here they come. Which one of these champs is headed to the championship heats?
Heat 732 is an elimination heat. And of course, we'll see if we can get the times right now. And it will be Samuel Allison going on to the next round in that shiny 339 car. Close race indeed. Aiden Sear back by 0.24 and 0.158 for Piper Taylor. So we're going to look forward to seeing Samuel Allison.
All right, one more spot in the championship heat. We'll award it to the winner of heat 734. Base C set to go. Lane 1 belongs to car 337 of Aria Stiers. Stiers in lane 1. In lane 2, it's car 352 of Caleb Tolbert. Tolbert in lane 2. And in lane 3, it's car 355 of Braxton Clapper. Clapper in lane 3. And we are racing. It's Stiers in lane 1, Tolbert lane 2, Clapper lane 3. Tolbert has the lead after 2 phases. Got .057 on Braxton Clapper and .069 on Aria. Coming down to the finish with one more spot to hand out.
All right, as mentioned before, 734 is an elimination heat. And we have the information coming in momentarily. And there it is. It is Caleb Tolbert taking the heat in car 352. So we'll look for Caleb Tolbert soon. And it was a close race indeed. Braxton Clapper behind by .011 and .036 for Aria Stiers.
It'll be Caleb Tolbert. Moving on to the championship heat. All right, so those cars are going to go back to the top. Get ready. And then it'll be time for championship heats in our local stock challenge. So we see cars getting ready to go. Just about time for the championship heat in the stock division. We'll get started in just a few minutes. We've got cars just outside the starting gate now. All right, we have cars on the ramps. This is the championship heat in the local stock challenge. Heat 735A, lane 1, it's car 339 from Colorado Springs, Colorado, Samuel Allison. Allison in lane 1. In lane 2, it is car 358 from Omaha, Nebraska, Drew Brand. Brand in lane 2. And in lane 3, it is car 352 from Erie, Pennsylvania, Caleb Tolbert. Tolbert in lane 3. And we are racing. Allison in lane 1, Brand in lane 2, Tolbert in lane 3. Championship heat in the stock challenge. And they cross over that tunnel, past the grandstands, and across the finish line. And all three look clean as they make their way through the run-out area. So we'll stand by for results. And give phase one to Drew Brand. Brand takes the phase by .017 over Caleb Tolbert and .031 over Samuel Allison. So it'll be Drew Brand taking a lead into phase number 2. Starting to see some activity at the starting line. We're loading cars in. Phase 2 of our championship heat getting set to go. Lane 1, it'll be car 352 of Caleb Tolbert in lane 1. In lane 2, car 339 of Samuel Allison in lane 2. And in lane 3, it is car 358 of Drew Brand in lane 3. Set to go now for phase 2 in our championship heat. And we are racing. Caleb Tolbert in lane 1, Samuel Allison in lane 2, Drew Brand in lane 3. After one phase, it was Drew Brand out front by .017 over Caleb Tolbert. Samuel Allison right there, .031 back. And after two phases in our championship heat, the lead belongs to Drew Brand by .024 over Caleb Tolbert. Samuel Allison, .068 back after two phases. So one phase left to determine our champion in the local stock challenge. And we're seeing movement out of that pavilion over to the starting line. We've got cars on the ramps. This is the last phase of the day. Championship heat in the local stock challenge. Lane 1, it is going to be Drew Brand in car 358. Lane 2, 352 of Caleb Tolbert. And in lane 3, car 339 of Samuel Allison. And they are off and racing for the championship. Drew Brand in lane 1, Caleb Tolbert in lane 2, Samuel Allison in lane 3. Drew Brand, your leader after 2. The gap is .024 after 2 phases to Caleb Tolbert. Samuel Allison, .068 back. Make some noise for him. They're about to cross the finish line. There it is. And your final results in 3rd place. It is Samuel Allison of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Allison in car 339, 3rd place. 2nd place goes to Caleb Tolbert in car 352. Tolbert in 2nd place. And your 2024 local stock challenge champion from Omaha, Nebraska, Drew Brand. Drew Brand is your champion in the local stock challenge in car 358. The final margin is .085 over Caleb and .179 over Samuel. Congratulations to Drew Brand, your champion in the local stock challenge. And that will do it for day 2 of racing here at Derby Downs. Don't forget, we're back here tomorrow for the All-Star race. Make sure you join us for that. Also, Legacy competition tomorrow. The Topside show is tomorrow too. We hope to see you back out here for all of that. Thank you for being with us today. Thanks to everybody who is following along on YouTube. And thanks to everybody who stayed here all day and dodged about every kind of weather imaginable, as it were, with the rainstorms and the sunshine and all of that mess. We will see you tomorrow morning. For Loose Snodgrass, I'm Jason Sokol. Good night, everybody.